Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, what's the ideal way to raise a child, boy and girl, i.e., unconditional love, sports at a young age, any activities to empower them and have a healthy growth? Well, I think one of the most important things is to put your kids into team sports because it's going to teach them to socialize. That's one of the most powerful things you can do. I think the relationship between the mother and the child is extremely important, especially in the early stages. The way we see it, again, and most of you may know I'm an object relations therapist, so we really look at the relationship between the mother and the child. And the mother has to effectively be a container for everything that the infant, right, at age 1, 2, and 3 experiences. So the infant will, I can get into it in a little bit more detail. Maybe it'd be a little bit more boring, but the basic idea is that as you know, we come into the world with certain instincts around life and death, and those instincts are given meaning by our mother specifically, right? So when we experience hunger, for example, that's something akin to the death instinct, right? Um, we're seeking to avoid death by finding food, finding shelter, these types of things. But the mother has to be supportive enough to provide meaning to that, right? And to provide a consistent place for the infant to feed. If that doesn't happen, it can be extremely dangerous for the child because it forces the child to stay in that sort of closed world of just thinking about instincts. It can't develop meaning. It doesn't develop symbolism if that love isn't there. So that's extremely important, of course. So I guess overall, what I'm trying to say, socializing is extremely important with infants of same age and also with the mother. I was kind of going back and forth on that. I'm like, how much detail do I want to get into around this? Siblings are super important, by the way. I think siblings make a huge difference on the social development. I mean, how to deal with complacency.